Yeah, we came too far in the darkest days. Don't know where we are or who we are. Too far in the darkest days. Don't know where we are or who we are. Yeah, we came too far in the darkest days. Don't know where we are or who we are. Yeah, we came too far in the darkest days.
What up, y'all? Planet of Fakes here. This is a messed up story about Sha-Asia Washington. I believe she was 26 years old and she lost her life during childbirth. I just had a story like this in Chicago. Another woman that basically lost her life and she didn't even get to have her child. And we're getting some stats back that non-white women, what's not killing us as a people, man. And this system is working the way it's supposed to. It's $28 trillion in debt. Y'all think they $28 trillion in debt from running correctly? No, running improperly. But that's what it was created to do. Anyway, the family has been basically protesting at the hospital. I'm going to try to find some of those protests and add it to the video. But basically, you know, let's send prayers out to this family. This father now has to raise his daughter Chloe all by himself. The baby mother passed away during childbirth. The baby came out healthy though. And they didn't even want to give him the baby. Yep, we're going to be checking this out on live tomorrow. We're going to hear from the father tomorrow. They didn't even want to give him the baby after the mother passed away. More than likely because A, they probably wasn't married. I'm sure his name was on the birth certificate. You see them doing the baby shower here. You know what I mean? So send prayers out to Sha-Asia Washington's family and that little baby Chloe and the baby daddy, y'all. This is a messed up story.
Planet of the Fakes 4 Women. And Pig Star HH News. Family demands justice after healthy mother dies during emergency C-section. She appeared to be the picture of health in the final stages of her pregnancy, but the reality for Sha-Asia Washington, 26, turned tragically grim after she entered Woodhull Hospital. Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, WABC. She appeared to be the picture of health in the final stages of her pregnancy, but the reality for Sha-Asia Washington, 26, turned tragically grim after she entered Woodhull Hospital in Brooklyn last week. Washington received an epidural, then died during an emergency C-section. She's 26 years old. How does your heart stop at 26? How? She was healthy, there was nothing wrong with her whole pregnancy, said Washington's best friend José López. What's wrong, they say, is a system that is statistically bleak for mothers of color. According to the CDC, black women are 2 to 3 times more likely to die from pregnancy-related causes than white women. One study suggesting New York City the situation is 12 times as bad. We need anti-racist medical models of care, that's it, we need a systemic overhaul, said Chanel Porky Albert. Washington gave birth to a healthy baby girl, Chloe, but her father, José López, and his family are grieving now. And we just want justice, justice for Chloe, and justice for Sha-Asia, so she can leave a legacy for her baby, said the baby's grandfather, José López. A spokesperson for the hospital released a statement Thursday saying, NYC Health Plus Hospitals, Woodhull is committed to the maternal health and welfare of our patients. We are saddened by this death and our condolences go out to the family of the deceased. The city's public health system recognizes the disproportionate increased burden that black and brown patients face during childbirth. We are devoted to understanding the causes, so demonstrators outside the hospital.
It's a scandalous part of our healthcare system. Black women are far more likely to die in pregnancy than white women.
And this big picture story today starts with the story of a young black woman from Brooklyn who died last week during childbirth. How it happened, why it happened, now raising questions and anger.
Here's Eyewitness News reporter Stacey Sager.
She's 26 years old. How does y'all...
Days of her pregnancy. But last week, after entering Woodhull Hospital here in Brooklyn, Sha-Asia died. It was after an epidural during an emergency C-section, and no one seems to know why. She gave birth to a healthy baby, Chloe, But the baby's father, José López, and his family now left to...
It's not fair. It's not right.
About 100 protesters outside the hospital today who agree that systemically the system is failing mothers of color. According to the CDC, black women are 2 to 3 times more likely to die from pregnancy-related causes than white women. One study suggests the situation is 12 times as bleak. And community leaders describing a situation, at least here, that has rapidly deteriorated.
Because 2 years ago, it became the only baby-friendly hospital in this section in Brooklyn. That's right. We were making progress.
Woodhull Hospital did not offer any comment today on Sha-Asia's case, except to offer their condolences to her family and to say they remain committed to maternal health.
But that's not this family's takeaway.
They don't have to practice on nobody. We're not guinea pigs. We're going to have to pass it on, and we're going to either you know how to do it or you don't know how to do it.
And they're left demanding justice, even in birth.
And they just did the same thing to a Chicago mother.
Planet of the Fakes 4 families. And Pig Star HH News. Protests planned around New York City for Sha-Asia Washington, 26-year-old woman who died during childbirth. A 26-year-old woman named Sha-Asia Washington died on July 3 during childbirth at Woodhull Hospital, which borders the neighborhoods of Bushwick and Bedford-Stuyvesant in Brooklyn, New York. In New York, local activists have scheduled a series of protests in her honor across the city, according to Bushwick Daily. Washington's case is being brought to attention by her partner, José López, whose family began a GoFundMe campaign in her honor. To date, the campaign has raised over $60,000 for the family, exceeding the initial $20,000 goal. Lopez's life forever changed as he welcomed the birth of their daughter Chloe, but is now compacted with insurmountable grief over the loss of his girlfriend. Sha-Asia was a beautiful soul. She passed away giving birth to her beautiful baby girl Chloe. She just started her family. Just got her own apartment to be on her own, Jasmine Lopez, José's sister, wrote in the description for the GoFundMe. If you know Sha-Asia, she wanted to be a mom and she was gonna be an amazing one. She left behind so many hurt people with this sudden tragic loss. No one was expecting this. According to the brief statement on the fundraising page, Washington died after she was administered an epidural, but what led to her death still remains unknown. In an interview with the Shade Room, Lopez said the couple visited the hospital 2 days prior to her delivery over high blood pressure. Reports have circulated that she was not afforded medication to address the blood pressure. After she went into labor, tensions escalated after she was rushed into an emergency C-section. Staff reportedly tried to revive her for an hour. They tried to revive her like 15 times, Lopez said. NYC Health Plus Hospitals, Woodhull remains committed to the health and welfare of our patients, a hospital spokesperson said in a statement obtained by the Shade Room. We are saddened by this death and our condolences go out to the family of the deceased. Patient privacy and confidentiality laws prohibit us from providing any further information related to this incident. Washington is the second woman in New York City to gain national attention on this subject, just months after the tragic death of Amber Isick, who died in April after an emergency C-section at Woodhull Medical Center in the Bronx. Black women around the globe suffer disproportionately from the ongoing maternal mortality crisis. Black women in the United States are 3 to 4 times more likely to die in childbirth, pregnancy, or during the postpartum period. And the numbers stay consistent across education and salary measures for Black women. Celebrities like Portia Williams and Amy Schumer are using their platforms to shed light on Washington's death as the need to address the rates among Black women continues to go unaddressed. Full video link in the description. Like, follow, share, subscribe, and comment, hit the bell. And, if you have time, thank you very, very, very much.
Justice for Sha-Asia! Justice for Sha-Asia! Justice for Sha-Asia! Justice for Sha-Asia!
They know they fucked up big time. Bum-ass hospital. It's funny cause they always have a bad name. Jas told me they have mad open cases for wrongful C-section. People are literally living in homes being abused every day, and here you are a father every step of the way and they can't release your baby. SMFH, what a world we live in. Bum-ass niggas having him go through so much for him to get his kid to take home. Like he's already going through enough. Like my cousin is never coming back. Like this is crazy. Ray Y and my father on their way right now. Just got off the phone with him. My friend said did
outside till they see I'm live. And the facts is coming out today. She on her way. That's the only way she could come out if it's rape on.
Let me ask you a question. When she fills out her papers, you always fill out a next of kin. Can they get I want her medical records? How can we get those up here? How can I get her medical records up here? We get a patient advocate. No.
We want them now.
I want you guys to get them. I want you to see. I want to see who on her next of kin.
And I want the papers now. I want everything now. I want to print it out that I can't take my baby home.
I know that. I had 3 children. When you fill out a next of kin on your thing. Can they get? I want a copy of that up here now, please. Thank you. Since you advocate for us, correct?
So, one, medical records is closed, right?
How they close?
You don't
have access to them 24/7.
I can get you that information. However, we need to figure this portion out first.
I'm expecting to hear back from them in a few minutes. Do you want to go back with the baby and then we'll come in to you when we get...
No, I want to go when she ready to go home. When she ready to go home,
I don't want nobody disappearing for 45 minutes again.
Well, nobody's
what happened?
So once we figure out who we're going to release the baby to, from there we can go on.
No, that's not what I'm asking. Maybe I can ask you. When you come in the hospital, you have to fill out a next of kin. Am I correct?
Yes.
So can I get the copies of it?
That's not illegal. I mean, you can get.
Why isn't it? If my name is on there, it's a legal document. I have identification.
She filled it out though. That's kind of.
Right, you can get a copy of the chart. That's you can go down to medical records.
But she filled it out, so as her next of kin.
I know, but people say.
See, you guys are not.
No. Listen, you're hiding something. What you hiding, bro? Talk to me, bro. You're hiding something, bro. So why I can't get my baby?
Okay.
Because there are very strict regulations for who you can release.
So this means nothing?
That in a court that means nothing.
It does. So
in the court it doesn't mean anything.
We're not in the court. We're not.
If there's a problem later on, it's going to
the social worker told him to come and pick the baby up.
It's a lot on y'all hand right now.
We want to make sure.
Yeah.
We want to make sure it's right for you and for us.
It's right. She could come home with me. She's perfectly fine. No, y'all just making it worse, bro. For real.
Okay.
For real.
Call channel 11, call 12,
for real, y'all making it worse. Y'all, it's over, for real. This whole hospital shut down.
I know some people from Channel 12 too, because they did a story on winter, so I know a few people on Channel 12 News. Okay. Yeah, okay.
They not trying to let me take my baby home, Zah.
Patty said Channel 12 was about to call me. She said she gave them all the names. And they want details of Sha-Asia's death.
I could tell them all. I was there. Every step.
She said she's about to call Channel 11 now.
Back from them very soon.
So as I was saying, when you fill out a next of kin, first, he's a lawyer. Hold on one second. I just want to ask him a question. There's so many. We have a lot of people that I can contact. Let me see. Chris. I want to know something.
I need documentation. If my fiance passed away, I can't work out with my one. Yeah, if you were coming father, this bracelet means nothing. So they tell you to do it means nothing.
What a pass.
Nothing.
Chris, let me ask you.
I got a car seat, everything.
When you fill out next
Pampers,
of kin,
clothes, I got everything. My baby is
paper
good.
at the hospital.
She's great before to go for me. That's just for her stuff.
Isn't that cool? That's supposed to be the next person, and just in case anything happens to you, correct? They saying that paper next of kin doesn't mean anything. Like they kind of blindside. They don't know what's going on. Like they don't know logistics.
Put him on speaker.
Wait, so they're not letting her mom take her either?
No, they said they have to wait to see. Wait to see. Get a phone call and let them know if the mother could take her. Her own mother. For her baby. That they.
What?
This is what I'm not understanding. Are you on speaker? Can you let them know your name and your position? Can you let them know your name? We can video cops. He's videoing himself. That's perfectly legal.
My uncle is a cop, bro. I have the right to record anything I want, bro.
Chris, now
I don't have I have
record.
the right to record anything I want,
They
bro.
telling us that we can't.
This is for my wife, bro. I'm not stopping recording for y'all. Don't pay my bills. I'm not stopping.
Wait, hold on.
At all.
What's his name and his
At all. I can't do
Whose
that.
name and title?
This is in the hospital.
I don't know.
I have them all here. His Edward Fishman, Chief.
Is that who you needed to speak to?
However,
He's on the phone now.
Rachel Evans.
I need evidence too that I gotta.
Rachel Evans is
I'm
telling
not
us
slide
that
for
we
shit.
can't video. He can't record himself. He's not recording anybody.
Well, you are technically, because if it's having sound on, you're recording everything that's
All right, hold on, my cousin.
Nobody's talking but myself.
Hold on, Chris.
You on speaker, Chris?
Chris, you on speaker. Can you let them know your title and your name? Because we can record cops, but he can't record himself. You on speaker, Chris. Go ahead.
Excuse me, sir.
I'm listening. How are you?
Just tell me why you're not letting them take the baby out of the hospital right now?
He don't got the answers. Who you talking to?
His mom is there, from my understanding, and she's the next of kin. Why aren't you letting her sign the baby out?
Well, you can answer that, huh? Because you're supposed to be with him.
I mean, we think we can. We're just making sure legally we can do that. But we think we can do that.
I'm not gonna get in charge.
Sign the birth certificate, and if you do get copies, you need it more than ever right now. With the tragedy they should have. When trying to give you that baby, since she has her still in the hospital, how he gonna have the birth certificate? Hell no, not here for that. I'm just saying he not gonna have a birth certificate, RN. He don't have nothing, so that wouldn't help, RN. The hospital know who he is. They tryna be funny. He don't need proof. Breonce Floyd, I said. Signed. Read before you speak, and other than that, I'm just taking advice from my friend and telling him what he need. If you tryna be confrontational right now, this isn't the time. Have a blessed day, sweetie eyes. Stay as calm as possible. They looking for reason to keep that baby from you. You very strong. You handling them people the right way. Like ya mom said, she raised you right. When we are done with the asses, Chloe is going to own Woodhull. The craziest shit is, if you wasn't a good father, they would be saying they can only release the baby to the father. SMFH, they wrongy don't trust doctors, nurses, or anybody. We come from a time where we didn't have none of that. These people are full of sh**t. Y'all lucky, y'all mad respectful. You really have to act a fool to get your way. It's sad. Ask him again about the DNA test, cause he sound like he don't know what he's talking about.
You almost at the X. The guy just told us that.
Follow me on Instagram. My Instagram.
Y'all don't pay my bills. I'm not stopping.
Wait, hold on.
At all. At all. I can't do
Whose
that.
name and title?
This is in the hospital.
I don't even
I
hear
have them
y'all.
all here. His Edward Fishman, Chief.
Is that who you
Medical
needed to
Officer.
speak to?
He's on the phone now.
Rachel Evans.
I need evidence too that I gotta
Rachel
hang
Evans
up.
is
I'm
telling
not ending
us
this
that
live
we
for
can't,
shit.
Video. He can't record himself. He's not recording anybody.
Well, you are technically, because if it's having sound on, you're recording everything that's
All right,
going
hold on, my cousin.
Nobody's
is a lawyer.
talking but myself.
Hold on, Chris.
You on speaker,
You on
Chris?
speaker?
We hear you, sir.
Chris, you on speaker? Can you let them know your title and your name? Because we can record cops, but he can't record himself. You on speaker, Chris? Go ahead.
I'm listening. How are you?
Just tell me why you're not letting them take the baby out of the hospital right now?
He don't got the answers. Who you talking to?
His mom is there, from my understanding, and she's the next of kin. Why aren't you letting her sign the baby out?
Well, you can answer that, huh? Because you're supposed to be with him.
I mean, we think we can. We're just making sure legally we can do that. But we think we can do that. It was,
I'm not gonna get in trouble. I know my uncle's a cop. My uncle told me I have the right to record anything.
He's a lawyer.
I'm on Facebook Live. I'm not talking to nobody but y'all. Talking to y'all.
people at Central Office that are going to give us the answer. We're hoping the answer is yes, and then we can take care of this.
What happened, Chris?
So you guys waiting to hear back from the legal department? That's what you're telling me?
Yes, the next of kin document is who you call if there's a problem. It's not who you can release a baby to.
So what you want to take her home?
No.
He said he can't hear you.
I said we're waiting for our advice from our legal counsel about releasing the baby to the family. So we just want to do it the right way. I'm sure you understand what the issue is if a baby is not given to the correct people if there's a problem later on. We want.
So I'm not the correct person. This ban means nothing again, right? I'm not stopping nothing. Don't tell me to stop nothing. I'm not stopping nothing. I'm not stopping nothing. Y'all getting out of here.
Are you a dad?
No.
All right, so you don't know how I feel, bro. You don't, bro. You don't. I don't care if you do that, bro. You don't know how I feel, bro. You don't know how I feel, bro. I'm not stopping
nothing. As a father,
nothing.
they murdered his baby's mother
in front of my face.
In front of his face.
How you think I feel, bro? Just look at me, bro. How you think I feel, bro?
He been here.
When I came to, did I say anything? I understand.
I know you understand, bro.
No, but let me finish. He was here since day one, and they telling him that he can't have legal rights to his daughter?
Absolutely he can. We just have to make sure.
So why I gotta go through all of this?
What else making sure? He been here since day one.
Since Thursday when y'all kept her. She ain't even want to come here.
Okay.
We have to follow what our protocols are. That's the only. We want you to have the baby. We want you to have the baby
Lord,
as soon
please,
as possible.
Jesus Christ, please.
All right. We'll hear back in a little while.
Just wait to hear what the legal department says when they
How long they gonna take? Can you try to call again?
All right, I'm gonna call you back.
I just called him. I think
and when her mother comes, she could come home.
That's what I'm.
And try your best to help me instead of trying. No, I don't. I didn't feel like y'all trying.
He was here
I don't
since
feel
day
like
one.
it. Y'all see me walk in and out. Y'all see me break down in this hospital, bro. Y'all bugging out.
I'm not. What's the problem? He hasn't left her side. The whole time that I'm not talking to you. The whole time that she was here, he did not leave her side. He watched them pump her chest, pump, and
15 times. Bring my girlfriend back.
You know
15
what?
times.
And they worked on her
felt?
for 45 minutes because they knew that they killed her. So they tried not to let her die.
And there's no words to express that, but. Like you said, from a mother to another mother, let Dr. Fishkin do what he has to do so we could try to expedite.
I just want him to do what he got to do by letting me be able to walk out with her. I want to be able to walk out with her. I don't want nobody else to. I want to feel what my girlfriend would have felt to walk out with her. That's what I want to feel. I want to feel how my girl would have felt walking out with her.
They plan to walk out together. Right. Walk in with a belly, walk out with a baby in a car seat. Now somebody else got to discharge his daughter out? Come on, I raised my son to be a man. He stood here with her the whole time.
I'm not doing fine. I'm not. Don't say I am. I'm not. Okay. This is not making it better. Me being with my baby will make it better. This right here is not. It's bringing me down.
I wish I had a magic wand.
No, that's not true. There's no magic wands in this world.
No, I know.
This is unacceptable. So unacceptable. I begged her not to come to this house. I told her to go to Brookdale. I begged her don't come here. Told her go to Brookdale. Brookdale has an immaculate labor and delivery department. Go to Brookdale. Told her don't come here. Please don't go to the hospital. They would never be doing this.
try her one more time.
Would it be possible to speak to Grandma, if you don't mind stepping out, please?
It's irritating the back of my ear.
Told me just when Sha-Asia mother, it's like Sha-Asia mother just walk out with Chloe and then we just take her from here.
Who saw that?
I went to California.
With the white shirt.
She said this.
Should give it a call back in a couple more minutes.
Text me your grandmother's number. pray for me, please? Just pray for me, please.
I'm in a classroom setting, so I'm gonna do the best I could. Dear Heavenly Father, we come before you in the precious and wonderful name of Jesus. God, we ask you, Lord God, to strengthen her, Lord God. God, there's a lot on her plate, Lord God, and she don't understand, God. God, she's confused and she doesn't know what's going on, God. But God, I come before you in the precious and wonderful name of Jesus, God, that you strengthen her mind and her heart, Lord God. Give her peace, Lord God. Wrap your arms around her, God. Comfort her, God, in the time of the storm, Lord God. And God, we forever to give your name all the praise and all the glory, God. God, we don't know the answer, we don't know the outcome, God. But God, we trust in you, we believe you, Lord God. God, we love you, Lord God. God, we thank you for the victory, God. God, we need you more than ever, Lord God. Our mind is confused, God. I don't understand why anything like this can happen, Lord God. But God, I love you. I thank you, God. God, protect the family, Lord God. Protect the baby, Lord God. Protect about what's going on. Our hearts are hurting, God. And our minds are confused, God. God, give us peace. Give us clarity, Lord God. God, the Bible says, absent from the body is present with the Lord, God. Anybody that we lose, God, we know that they're present with the Lord, Lord God. We don't understand it, God. We don't understand it. It hurts so bad, God. But God, we ask you for the victory, God. We ask you to help us understand your ways, God. Understand your will, God. And God, we're going to give your name all the praise. We're going to give you all the glory, God. So God, we love you. We praise your name, God. And we say yes to your will, God, and yes to your ways, God. We glorify you. And we say amen and amen. And God, we love you, Jesus. We love you, God. We love you, God. Give us peace so we can sleep at night, Lord God. You don't feel like victory will never go. It is a lie, God. You tell me it's a lie, God. You can keep it, God. You can keep it, God. You can get us through this situation, Lord God. Please, we need your understanding, God. And Jesus, Lord, say, God, peace, God. We need peace, God. We need peace when we sleep at night, God. We need peace when we understand it, God. In the name of Jesus, we pray. Now we say amen and amen. Amen. I love you, baby. I love you too. Pray.
Hey, I'll call you back later, okay? We at the hospital. Okay, thanks.
Is the baby alright?
Yeah, they trying to hold her. They trying not letting us take her. So I'm gonna call you right back.
Okay.
What jazz? What jazz? It was born again. I'm walking over to where you could have told your brother that. I'm gonna walk to the door. Jazz, I'm walking to.
You want the key?
No.
Why they ain't just send her upstairs? Some wicked ass people in here. Some wicked ass people in here. It's a little chilly and there's no way you could turn the air down.
I don't see any control.
Where the other guy go?
He's on the phone trying to get the answer for you.
Leave it open for now, okay?
I'm trying to see. They wanted her mother so bad, but nobody went to get her. Said somebody went to her. Well, why did you think we're gonna take this one? They went down? She said they there?
I don't know, cause they don't got no answers for me. They ain't answered shit yet.
Exactly what I said.
They ain't got no answers for me.
Where's the lady with the white shirt?
We all know I'm Chloe next of kin, but they trying to keep my baby because they killed my baby.
She's still waiting, and one is coming to go. When you came out, we had already left. Well, if her father's there, I don't know how dad might be there too.
Exactly, he on her birth certificate too.
I don't know, they said somebody went down, but call and see if she sees her.
Of course I'm the dad. Look, you see what they say? What they say? Father.
She said nobody's there. She's sitting there, nobody's there.
Are you lying? They don't want me to take my baby. I'm better than what I am. Facts. You see it, Tati.
Who you with? You with her dad?
Bro, I got mad proof. Like, it's a lot.
Both of her parents are there. Yeah, because they had to call. They said that somebody went, but nobody really went because she's still standing there. Now they called and said,
Y'all making me miss feeding time with my daughter.
I know Patty called Channel 12 already, so. All right. That big time. Yep. Chloe College Fund gonna be nice and healthy.
You bring those blankets, the flower room?
Yeah.
Very nice.
All right, Jazz.
We're just waiting here, really.
If you don't have answers, bro, I don't want to hear nothing, please.
I ain't sure no idea. I've been in this hospital. I'm gonna be right outside tomorrow.
I got like 3,000 viewers. And they all heard everything. And I'm saving this whole life.
Father been downstairs for how many hours?
4 or 5 hours. It's alright, they won't be tired. Everybody gonna be on unemployment.
I spoke to your mother. I just needed some prayer. She prayed for me, but let me call you back. I know Lisa said she had a good lawyer too. Everybody said anything. Put justice for her. We found out that week from the coroner that she was murdered. The name that we giving her? Yeah.
Don't forget A-N-N, don't put the E in N. Gotta be spelled the same exact way. Got it all on camera, all of it.
Oh, that may not be my brother and them. My brother is down there. I will drive out in this house. You deal with that, okay? What's your brother's name? Jamel. That's me. Jamel. Jamel. Purple. No. Oh. How y'all doing?
I'm okay. How are you doing?
I'm holding up here.
Sorry for your loss.
So what's going on? What's going bad right now? My blood is on fire. I'm
What's
here.
going on? No, we appreciate that. Dr. Fishman, the medical director, is speaking to the attorneys now.
There's no way you could get him so we could speed the process up. There's no way you could get him so we could speed the process up.
I don't even know what's going on. They say he can't take clothes.
They said I can't take her out of the hospital because they don't know if I'm really her father.
Okay, okay. Go ahead.
That's not the issue. The issue is New York State.
That is the issue. Let me listen to him, please. I got my autopsy back. They fucked up. I just want. Go ahead.
Okay. As a hospital, we would love to be able to give him your daughter, your granddaughter. New York State law says, and unfortunately, because you're not married, there's no legal proof you're the father. Legal proof, not physical proof. You know what you're the dad. I was there. I saw it. So the lawyer said that unless you go to court, you can't release the baby to him. However, you're the grandmother. We think we can release the baby.
So there's no such thing as a DNA test?
How you gonna think?
There is, but you want to do a DNA test? That takes weeks.
How you think when my daughter died here?
In front of me.
And the granddaughter's supposed to stay here? When her mother's not here? I'm my daughter's mother. You understand, sir? I understand what y'all doing. I'm already hurt, okay? Please don't hurt me no more.
We working on it.
Y'all taking the process, like you bringing everybody down, like y'all ODing. That ass. I'm getting tired of y'all. Y'all all going hard and hard, I swear.
Did everything he needed to do. Y'all doing this right now.
Just filling out the paperwork, so just.
I've been trying to keep calm through this whole thing. I've been holding
Drop something, miss. Drop something.
I've been holding up so strong. And when I got that quote about this, I'm like, nah, they can't. Please, no.
We're doing the best we can to speed this up, okay? Again, it's not us, it's New York State.
And I understand the laws.
Okay. My thing is, so why they never said nothing in the beginning then? They didn't know. Like, how they didn't know when they know the mother was dead the whole time? Because thankfully, knock on wood, this has not happened. It has not happened to us before. We haven't had to deal with this.
I'm not blaming y'all, okay? You have nothing to do with what?
This has not happened to us before. We've had a problem with.
Oh, okay.
We lost the mother and they weren't married.
Another one.
So we waiting on Annette or?
No, Dr. Fishkin right now is preparing the paperwork.
Okay.
Just getting everything ready.
Okay. I just don't understand, like, so why even bother with bands and passes? Like, you know?
I don't know.
Anybody could have had that.
That's the hospital.
Yeah.
That's not.
If that's the case, y'all should do ID checks then.
But she came in here
It doesn't make
with him.
It wouldn't make a difference.
Why wouldn't it?
Because they're not married. It's the marriage.
The whole thing is y'all not married. That's what it is.
Right.
That's the whole point. You understand?
Yeah.
That's what they're trying to say.
So why
Right,
put this on his arm as father?
Like they said,
It could be
they're
anybody.
not
It could be like the support person.
It could be
It don't have necessarily.
So what
be the
happens
father.
now with my
When the whole before the whole corona started, they said only the father could be in here,
And then
not
they
a support
changed it
person.
to support person and it was
So only one person could have came or two could have came.
Only one person.
just one.
How you doing, son?
It's looking better. Just want to hopefully we'll hear back very soon.
Okay.
No, please. You saw the baby.
Yeah,
It's beautiful.
Beautiful. Very beautiful. This place costly, This costly in the floor?
It's in the closet.
No. mom just got here, so he's just sitting here waiting. No. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Right. Mm-hmm. Okay. You ever speak to somebody named Tom? You, real quick?
Who's Tom?
Some lawyer's office? A lawyer's office?
The one that was connected to my cousin? He never called you?
No.
He never called me either.
I have a lawyer and he's going tomorrow. My cousin had this big lawyer. He's a big firm.
Yeah, her mother said she has a lawyer already.
She already wrote we went to the thing and my cousin wound up coming and he helped. We spoke to them straight up and
yeah, we just waiting.
Coming.
Okay.
There's like several lawyers calling because my friends had a malpractice suit when her baby was born. Some hospital, I think in the Bronx. And she had gave me his number, but he doesn't study. He don't do it.
Get one of them big ones on TV.
And then they investigated and said this hospital has like a lot of like
So what about them guys that one of them big time ones that be on the news? Ruben and all of them. But once all of this stuff, because it's going viral, the whole.
I already heard it. People's calling me from people that
they're gonna be.
This is crazy. Then Jazz told me somebody gonna write it in
the Rolling Stone.
So I let them do it. So yeah, they can do it.
I got a picture they could use too.
Because this hospital right here, for years I've been here and they call it Killhall. I never came here.
I told her that though. But she, I think she just wanted to be closer to you at the hospital. But I said, go to Brooklyn. I told her
she should have stuck with her doctor.
Where was her doctor's hospital?
Wyckoff.
I haven't really heard too much about it.
I had went to there.
I had my kids in Brooklyn.
I had went to them
Wyckoff, but they don't deliver it.
They make you go with, not they make you, but they know they
can't make you.
Not make you, but usually you want to go with the person that you had all
yeah,
that time.
But I guess she didn't want to go to Wyckoff. I don't know why. I didn't never discuss it with her, so I really don't know.
She was talking though before about the corona. That's why she didn't want to go to Wyckoff. He told me.
I'm evaluating this hospital.
To her? Like all her paperwork for this hospital? Because they saying get all of her paperwork and stuff.
Oh, her medical records.
Yeah, her medical records and stuff.
That's the lawyer's job.
Oh, alright.
I got. And I think I'm gonna get the news involved because this hospital, we gotta stop. Somebody gotta stop.
Oh, the news was called already.
All right.
Yeah.
That's what I know. Somebody has to put a stop to this.
So it don't happen to nobody else.
And I guess what? They mess with the right thing. This is crazy. It's sad. And then they bring these midwife interns, because it almost happened to me in Brooklyn. For real. That's what I just think about when I thought they both was, and when she was about to insert it, she was inserting in the wrong spot. You gotta telling her what to do, and I'm like, I was a fool. Just sitting there, But
this is what bothered me.
Nothing
I had asked him not to give. She didn't want the epidural yet.
I told JoJo, because let me say, like I sound very spiritual, right? And JoJo, my daughter knows that. When that spirit comes talks to me, I follow that spirit and go with that spirit. You understand? And that spirit said, I'm on the phone with him. I said, tell JoJo. I was like, how she doing? She was like, Mom, she good.
She was good.
He said, she good. So when he said that, he said, she just having a little bit of pains, like cramps. I said, all right, tell her she got this. So that voice said, tell JoJo to tell your daughter, if she could bear with the pain, don't take that Ecuador. I put that on my life. I never even, did you ever get to tell her? Because that's what I was
forced it on her. Forced it on her.
How you force something on somebody? And then
3:30 they came in.
I really didn't want you to be in there. I really wanted to be up. I know he the father, but I felt this. I'm telling you. And remember when we was on the phone, what I said? Ask him, can I come? Because I felt it. I was somewhere. I was getting all these signs. And I felt it. And I said, she was like, they're not going to let you come, Mom. I said, it ain't going to hurt to ask. I felt it. Like I said, that spirit, it's a powerful spirit. I felt it. Even when I came up here, I told them what they did. They couldn't believe when I said it. Them doctors was looking at me like,
you're crazy, right?
Like I'm crazy. I said, listen, I know what y'all did. I said, y'all inject my daughter in her and y'all gave my daughter, did something to her heart. Because she never had no heart problem.
Never.
Healthy baby when she was born, never had no problems. Had goals.
And dreams. And everything was working
every
right.
goal she came with, it all played out.
Hi, Patty. No, not yet. No. Maybe I should tell a patient advocate if he's still here. You know, the crazy thing is that her mom just said that her doctor works in Whitecroft, and that's weird. You still in Whitecroft, right? Well, yeah, you know everybody in there. That's what I said. Like, this is crazy. I know this wouldn't have happened in there. I know. My cousin just said that.
So how is that?
Just waiting for the phone call.
Okay. So how is Chloe GoFundMe going? How much did it reach? It went so right. You see how fast?
One more phone call.
Okay, not a problem.
Okay. I love you too. Okay.
I haven't checked the GoFundMe.
I thought it was 19, I think.
Look at my baby.
Yeah, look, 19.
Oh. And the goal was only.
The
Oh, they
goal was
put the
5.
goal back up.
Jazz put it like yeah,
20.
It's almost there.
It was 5,000. It went past 5,000.
The weight went paying. My friend sent me.
And my other friend, sister, she, I told, cause they was thinking people probably be making a fake one, so I told her on my page, she's gonna send $1,000.
My friend just sent money too. I gotta put it in there. She said I don't know how to do that kind of stuff. So
Yeah, that's what this girl came to me and said.
She don't know how to do it. So click on it and send the money. Took whatever money, open up an account. Like right now, my boy's account is rising. That's like winter. But I'm still, even though she got that, the same way I take money out and put in my boys, I'm gonna have her account number and go put money in her account every time I get there. She's good. She just told me her mother was a perfect mother. Tell me about it. And then she came out looking exactly the way she wanted her to look. Like she pictured her like that. Like me and her all night send pictures back and forth of kids. Like, look at Chloe, look at Chloe, look at Chloe. Like, be on Instagram and she'll be sending me pictures. In the middle of the night, she know I'm up. She's sending me pictures. Look, this how Chloe gonna look. Look at that hair. That's how Chloe hair gonna look. She's been playing in that hair all day. I was in there holding her a little, earlier. And she just was looking off. She's very alert. Right. You see that? She looks in your eyes. She talks to her. She not saying like that's her mother is inside of her. Like she was just looking off. And then she just started smiling. Like, I said, you trying to tell me something? And then she started moving her lips. I'm like, yeah, like mommy kissing that's you. What I told her. She's like, I said, you trying to talk already? I'm like, yeah. I said, you're going to be something else.
Big sister.
You'll be very smart, you can tell. It's crazy. So we go to the funeral thing tomorrow, I guess. Hold on, let me call you right back. Yeah, we're waiting for him to bring a paper. Yeah, she's here. Yeah. Waiting for a paper. And we're gonna be downstairs. So far, yeah. Okay. Oh, y'all went today, right? Yeah, we went to the funeral home. They supposedly went to get the body parts today. Gotta go back tomorrow so we can set up an arrangement. So, the 9th and 10th, remember the horse and carriage. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, I already know that. So once I get the dates, right, I can tell Jazz about the horse and carriage, and then I can tell my cousin. Remember my cousin that's the cop, and you know the chief. So then I have to call Nadia back. So Nadia can order her the drugs because she said she wanted her to have the princess drugs. So they said that it could be the arms, but it has to be a high waist since the autopsy thing. And they were saying stockings. I said my daughter never wore stockings. She said a pair of socks. And I got her makeup. She was asking how her hair is. I said her hair is you still water with. So we want to throw one. She's like, all right, bring it. Jazz thought I ordered the dogs too. Okay. I don't even know how long that takes. But once we get the dates and, you know, her dad want to do it on a Sunday, which I want that, I don't mind. Her favorite gospel song that she like, right, Jojo, is Make Me Over Again. She put me on, I love that song myself. So I done talked to someone to sing that for me. To sing 2 songs from the young lady that sang that song. This is crazy, I'm burying my daughter. Pink and white little dress. I picked it up today when I went and bought a car seat. You know she's proud of herself. So her birth certificate never was signed yet. Hello? We're just waiting for some type of paperwork they had to, I guess for us to sign or something to release. We're waiting for paperwork. Yes. Yes. Yeah. What happened? Yeah.